Hey RVers and future RVers, behind me, it's a quaint little travel trailer. Maybe you're a minimalist RVer, maybe you're a budget-friendly buyer. This one is going to be one for you to put on your shopping list. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Let's go take a look. All right, we're outside the 2025 Ozark 1660 RB. I'm going to give you a quick snapshot of some of the exterior features. Starting up front, we love our storage, right RVers? We've got a nice large baggage door with a magnetic catch to make it hands-free. Imagine all that stuff that you can get inside. Of course, I'm all about patio time. We have a nice wide angle tippable power awning here, if I escape the words, to be able to give us some great coverage. We'll have our electric to hook up our electronics if we want to have some fun, and of course a nice LED strip at the light just to give us a little bit of light as the sun is setting. We've got a big window here, which I love on patio side. That way if somebody's sitting inside, maybe it's a little bit rainy day, we still have a great visibility both in and out. We're gonna have, our propane quick connect there, just if we have an outside grill that we can access our propane off of our propane bottle up front. And of course, wind down patio time, need to clean up. We've got an outside shower here set up that you got hot and cold water. On the backside, this camper is ready for maybe those that want to go a little bit further with their RV needs. We are prepped with a backup camera to be able to give us that visibility as we're backing into our campsites, as well as a lippert ladder to access the roof. This is ready for solar power, so if you again want to get into some more functionality going off grid, we can get you hooked up with some of that off-grid capabilities, i.e. solar panel. And last side, of course, utility side. Very important, and this might be a budget-friendly camper, but Ozark did not skimp on the features when it comes to our utilities. We have, of course, our black tank and gray tank valves here that are nicely color-coded, but what I love is just an extra little $15 part, a black tank flush. You pull the valve on your black tank, let all that waste empty, then you hook up a water hose and you can give that extra rinse to that black tank. Of course, we have our cable hookup, so if your campsite has that cable hookup, you can get some TV inside. Of course, we're going to be hooked up with a 30 amp cord to give us all that electrical power that we may need inside. We're going to have a fresh water tank that you're going to be able to take water with you. But of course, good old campground water source here, you're going to have that direct city water connection. Again, feature-wise, they didn't stop on the tankless water heater, if you will. So as long as you've got water coming through this, you're going to have endless hot water. And last but not least, again, that pass-through storage from the other side that we can access through. In case something got shoved all the way in the middle, we can pull out from either side. So again, just a quick overview of the outside of this 2025 Ozark 1660 RB. All right, welcome inside this quaint little travel trailer. Again, 2025 Ozark 1660 RB. Walking inside the door, I've got a nice view of everything, a lot of light, a lot of creature comforts that you're gonna need when you're out camping. But with further ado, let's get started. We've got our controls right here inside the door so we can get the interior lights, the awning lights, get the awning rolled out, check our battery, check our holding tanks levels, etc. But I love the fact that it's all centrally located. When you come inside the door, immediately to the right is going to be your queen bed. It's an awesome size queen bed for such a little footprint. I'm 6'1", I've got plenty of space to for the length, and then of course the queen size, we've got mom and dad easily be able to fit. And it's great with the amount of storage. We've got tons of storage overhead. We've got our shirt closets on each side that we can throw in some of those hanging items. And each side of the bed has a nice nightstand section that we can gosh man, we got ample amount of space so we can throw our portable devices. And speaking of those mobile devices, we have got 110 and 12 volt to make sure that they're charged. Underneath the bed is a great amount of storage here. Move some of this real quick. I envision that if this was my camper, I'd have probably some bins or something here that I can really tighten up that storage area and leverage. But this is your pass-through storage, so if it's a rainy day, don't have to go outside. You can just lift the bed and be able to access all that. Ooh, boom, wake up. And one thing I need your help with, YouTubers, this contraption. We've done the Ozark videos before, and Nick and I are both kind of scratching our head. What are they really intending this use? I know here, obviously, maybe hang a jacket, hang some keys, but I am just curious. Make sure you comment below. Love to hear what you think this is all about. All right, the living part of this camper is really ample for what a couple may need. We've got a lot of kitchen space, and I love that, really great design too. We've got a big stainless steel sink here that, of course, will be able to wash up some of those big pots and pans. But we still have plenty of counter space, as you can see. And if you even need a little bit more counter space, stovetop has a nice glass cover here that we can get some more use out of it. Of course, your stove, by the way, is a propane stove, so that'll access the propane from your propane tank up front. If you need to zap anything, of course, we've got a good old-fashioned microwave to get some quick reheats. Again, plenty of storage overhead, as well as some nice storage underneath the sink and the counter. And even some nice drawers here that we can throw some of our utensils in. Of course, you'll have your controls for your furnace, your AC. This is for your instant water heater, so you'll be able to set that accordingly however you choose. Big 12-volt refrigerator. When you go 12 volt, not only does it cool quicker than the standard RV refrigerator, but we get a lot more depth out of it. So we're gonna be able to stock this sucker with plenty of food for any length of trip. And then opposite is our dinette. Again, I am a sucker for a dinette on the patio side. So if we've got a nice day or just a way to communicate outside, but this gives me a great visibility to my campsite and all the exterior stuff. But let alone how big this window is to get some natural light. And of course at night, you can knock it all out with a dark shade. Being a couple's travel trailer floor plan, probably the one small downside is the size of the dinette. I mean, if you could see here, we easily have it set up for 2 people, but if you're gonna have 3, 4 people, we're gonna be a little bit tight. But again, couples coach, if it was me, I ain't got anybody else coming with me, so 2 people is plenty enough. But if you do have some extras, this can easily set into an extra bed just for an extra sleepover. I know for us, our dog Willie, this is where her bed will be. Let's set it up real quick. Phew! All right, there you go. Again, 6'1". So if I'm laying in this, if I got kicked out of the bed, I'm gonna be curled up a little bit, or maybe corner to corner with some feet hanging out. But again, just as a last minute crash for one night, this will do. Over top, before we move in on, of course, you're gonna have a lot of storage up here as well. This is tall cabinets, and you got 2 of them. So imagine the stuff that you can stuff in there. And as you're sitting at the dinette, of course, we've got 110 and 12 volt, just in case you need to power up any mobile devices there. Or I can see if this was my camper, I'd probably hang a TV here and use that to get some power. Last but not least, this this bathroom for this floor plan is huge. Again, a 16-foot footprint, usually something's got to give. And for me, bathroom is very important. We have a his and her, or mom and dad, 2-person vanity set here, which is awesome. So we definitely have plenty of counter space along with that to spread out all our toiletries. Tons and tons of storage below. And behind these big mirrors, we've got tons of storage as well that we can stow a lot of stuff. And just kind of like being a sucker for a dinette on the patio side, I'm sucker for a bathroom window. Not only do I just want that natural light, but nice days, I want to be able to crack the window and just have some great airflow, especially if mama's in taking a really hot shower to keep that steam down. And no fear, don't have to worry about showing your bums. We've got a curtain to be able to close off and have that privacy. And opposite of all this is a nice linen closet that we can stow a ton of stuff in here as well. My towels, my bed sheets, blankets perhaps, all kinds of stuff is giving me plenty of space to do so. And the shower is definitely nothing to skimp on. Ooh. I'm 6'1", so I'm just barely getting my head into this vent, but I've got plenty of elbow height, and of course with the handle that comes off and out, I've got ability to just manipulate this space a little bit more. Shower curtain to close off, and we can certainly take that inside and clean off when need be. So again, just real quick overview of this awesome little quaint floor plan. I hope you liked it. Again, 2025 Ozark 1660 RB. All right, so for all those specific specifications and details that you may need, make sure you hit our website at www.beckleysrvs.com and search Ozark or 1660 RB. That'll bring you up with all the tank levels and all the appliance features and such that you may want to dig into. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you do. Comment below. Love to hear your first impressions or any questions on this specific floor plan. And everybody, show us some love, smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.